Hey guys, and welcome to this ASMR yoga session. So this is gonna be for when you wake up in the morning. However, you can watch this before you go to bed as well. We're just gonna do some simple, gentle yoga stretches to start our day. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing that you're gonna need before we start this yoga session is a notebook of any kind and a pen or a pencil, just a writing utensil. We are going to do morning pages. So what we're going to do, just open up your notebook to a blank page. Okay. Just finding a blank page. Okay. So once you have gotten to a blank page, we are simply just going to write whatever comes to mind and don't stop writing. If you don't know what to write, just write "I don't know what to write" until something comes to mind and you write about it. We're essentially brain dumping. We're just getting out of our head. We're just dumping out whatever is on our mind, and we're going to do that for 3 pages. Now my notebook is kind of small, so do this for however long it takes you. If you need to pause the video, then go ahead and do that in order to get the 3 pages out of the way, or you can just write until I'm done and we're ready to start the yoga session. So either way, let's do this, and I'm gonna do this with you, okay? And I'll put the mic next to my notebook so that you guys can just hear the little writing sounds. So let's get started, okay? Let's do this. page. Okay guys, so that was the little journal exercise. I'm done with my 3 pages, but if you would like to keep writing, then go ahead and pause the video and continue on. But if you are done, then let's do this yoga session. So since it's winter, although this video is timeless, something I struggle with in the morning is having cold feet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in this sort of position where you're sitting on your feet. Basically, we're just sitting we're sitting on our feet, and we're gonna do some cats and cows. Now my hands are also cold. It's just, I'm pretty cold, honestly. So we're gonna just work around that, because I understand what it's like in the winter, or it's like, it's almost winter, right? But like when it starts to get cold, and it's so hard to like actually do things in the morning because of how cold it is. So we're sitting on our feet to warm those babies up, and we're going to put our cold hands on our knees, and we're gonna do some cats and cows. Okay, yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is you are going to breathe in while you open your chest as much as you can, taking your head back as well. So breathe in and open. Maybe take your arms back as well, and then what you're gonna do is breathe out and round yourself as much as you can. And don't put too much pressure on yourself, because I know in the morning we can be stiff. So just do the best you can without hurting or straining yourself, okay? So breathe in and open that chest, open up. And breathe out and round, 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 round. And let's do just a couple more. Breathe in, open. And then breathe out and around. Feels really good. My feet are actually warming up, so that's good. So breathe in and open. And breathe out and around. Okay. Okay, so from here, we are going to, I find that clasping my hands behind my back is like helpful for this exercise, just to open your chest and your shoulders. And we're just gonna turn our head to the side. We're turning our head to the side, and then we're turning it to the other side. And we're just gently and slowly breathing through this, getting in touch with our body and our breath, just alternating our head, switching sides when you feel like it, and breathing. And we're just gonna do this for a little bit. Maybe breathing in after turning your head, and breathing out. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are gonna go into a child's pose. So for this child's pose, let's keep our legs together, and let's just take our head to the bed. Okay. So like this, okay? Putting your forehead on the bed, you can take your arms back like this, or you can clasp them. See how that feels. Ooh, that feels nice. And just breathing here, breathing. Just getting in touch with this position, feeling this. And taking deep breaths and breathe out. And just notice how your body feels and how your body reacts to this. Notice any tension that you might feel. Where do you feel any tension in your body? And try to send your breath to that area of your body. See if you can relax it. One more breath here, one more. Okay. So now we're going to take this into melting heart slash puppy pose. Okay, so speaking of puppy, there's a puppy right here. I don't know if you could see her. But you're just gonna melt your heart down. And breathe here. Maybe turn your head from side to side. Just breathing here, breathing. And now, something I like to do is just take the palms of my hands, put them on each side of my chest, and see how that feels when you go back into a melting heart. It's a different sensation that comes with that. Okay, so now let's go into a seal stretch. Okay, so you're going to lie here. I don't know if you can see my head, but just bear with me here. And you're going to push up into a seal, okay? Like this. And I know my feet are against the wall, but if you can make it so your feet are not so that you can point them, that's ideal. Here, I might adjust myself. So make sure you're engaging your core and your glutes, squeezing both of those things. You can bend your arms if you want, take your head back, open your chest. Maybe tilt your head side to side, see how that feels. Tilt it forward and see how that feels as well. And tilt it back again. Okay, so now let's go back into a child's pose. Let's go back into a child's pose this time. Spread your legs just a little bit apart, or your knees. And let's just take our hands forward like this. Slide your palms forward. And we're just gonna do this variation of a child's pose. Take your forehead to the bed and just breathe here. Maybe wiggle your body just a little bit. Wiggle your body a little bit. And wiggle your hips side to side and see how that feels. And we're just breathing here. We're just breathing. Again, you can take your head, move it side to side like this, and see how that feels. Maybe massage your forehead on the bed. Okay, so now we are going to move on to our next pose. Okay, so what we're gonna get on our backs. Okay, so let's get on our back. So once you are on your back, you're gonna take your arms, stretch them out, And we are going to do a little side body stretch. Take your head, turn your head to the left, and take your arms and shift them to the left as well, and take your legs and shift them to the left. So we're stretching the right side of our body by taking both our arms and legs to the left, as well as turning our head to the left. I don't know what it feels like to keep you might want to keep your head just looking up, straight up. It's just that when I was looking up yoga poses, the person who was demonstrating it was looking their head to the left, and I'm not sure if that really makes a difference, but you could try. So we're just feel that stretch in your right side. Okay, now let's come back to center. Take your arms and legs back to being centered. And now we're gonna do the other side. So take your arms and legs, shift them to the right, adjust yourself as much as you need, and we're just feeling that stretch in our left side. Okay? And play around with your head position if you want to look to the right. I could actually feel it if I do that. And I can really feel that stretch in my left side. And this is just a really nice, gentle stretch for the morning that I thought would be perfect. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we're going to do some, excuse me while I adjust myself. Okay, so now we're going to do just some knee lifts. Like, just take your knee, take your leg, and press it against your stomach like this. And we're just feeling how that feels. We're just feeling that. Maybe just kind of rotate your hip just in a little circle, and feeling any tension that might be there when we play around in this position like this. Okay, and let's go ahead and take this into a little twist. Okay, so drop that knee to your left side, like so. Twist your body and cactus your arms, like so. And just feel that nice twist. And breathe here, just rest and breathe here for a second. And you can look to your right to intensify the stretch. Feeling a nice stretch there. Okay, let's come back to center. Let's take that left knee up, press it into your chest, I want to say, and just feel that, and maybe rotate your hip a little bit and feel around in this. And now let's take that knee, drop it to our right, take this into a little twist, cactus your arms, okay, and you may look to your left to really deepen this stretch into a nice full body twisty stretch right there. Okay. Okay, so now let's go back to center and let's take both knees to our chest now. Let's take both knees and just feel that nice sensation that this position offers. Maybe kind of just wiggle around. Take your knees in a circle. Draw your knees in a circle. And let's go ahead while we're in this position. Take this into a happy baby. So taking your knees on either side of you, grab your feet. Grab the soles of your feet like this. Like taking your arms inside of your legs and then grabbing your feet like this. And just feel that, and also play around in this position as well, taking one foot in and just bending around, breathing. And if you would like, you can go ahead and straighten one leg. See how that feels? That's a really deep stretch. Straighten the other. See how that feels. Okay. Maybe straighten both of them. Okay. Maybe take it into a little pike. Okay, so let's come back down just on our backs. Okay, and now we're going to do a gentle bridge. No candlestick this time, because I know that could be challenging to do a candlestick. But so take your feet, spread them apart, just the shoulder length, I want to say, or hip length, I don't know. And then we're going to lift your hips up like this, and you have the option. I really like to adjust my shoulder blades so that they're as close together as possible, clasping my hands behind me. And the goal here is to really feel that stretch in the back of your neck. It's a really nice stretch. And I always like to wiggle around, see how that feels. Maybe turn your head side to side and see how that feels. It really creates a certain variation in this stretch for your neck. Like, instead of just stretching the back of your neck, you're also stretching deeper into the sides. And we're just gonna stay here for a second. I really like this because it feels really good on my neck. I find that waking up in the morning, it's like my neck is the most tight, you know. So we're just a few more moments in this, a few more breaths. I can feel it in my butt as well. It's like a nice exercise as well, like a reverse plank. Okay, let's come back down and gently, very gently come back down. So now we are going to lie in a just lying down corpse pose, or you can take it into bound angle like this, or easy pose, crossing your legs like that. I like easy pose. So let's do a little guided meditation. So you can take your hands, put them on your stomach, on your belly, where your belly button is, or you can take them to your heart, whatever feels more comfortable for you. So just imagine the center in your belly, your solar plexus. Imagine this bright light shining like this orb, right, in your solar plexus, just shining, illuminating, rotating. Okay. And imagine it shining brighter and brighter. It just keeps growing in its brightness, and the glow that it has keeps growing in size. Okay. And imagine this orb being like a magnet, okay? A magnet for your own energy and your own power that might be scattered in different places that you might have forgot about, So we are going to call our energy and our power back to this orb, magnetizing, calling in all of your energy in its most perfect, most highest, most purest form, calling all of your power back to you in its most perfect, most highest, most purest form. Okay, just coming all back to you like a magnet. And every time you breathe in, it sucks all back to you, okay? So breathe in. See all of that energy coming back to you. And every time you breathe, more and more, your energy and your power becomes more and more whole. All of your pieces are coming back to you. And you can repeat after me, or you can take this on as your own. I call all of my energy back to me in its most highest form. I call all of my power back to me in its most highest form. And let's take one more breath just to complete this coming together. And hold it. And breathe out. So now that we're complete, all of our energy and our power is called back to us. Now imagine yourself immersed in divine light, just completely drenched in this divine light. It's filling your entire body as well as surrounding your entire body. And once you are filled and surrounded with this entire divine light, imagine a bubble bubbling you in to this light and this cloud of light that you're in. It's bubbling you in. It's an indestructible bubble. And now on top of that, imagine fire protecting you, surrounding this bubble. Fire is surrounding this bubble. It's protecting you. It's also cleansing your surroundings, transmuting any negative energy that comes your way. And it's so powerful. It's like so powerful, these flames of fire. Alright. Okay, guys. So, that was the little meditation. I really hope it helped. That concludes our yoga session. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope you have a good day, night, whatever. And stay blessed, stay safe, stay healthy, okay? Bye, guys.